After spending 100 days building a castle to simply survive madmen and a zombie apocalypse, we try to rebuild culture, form a magic knightly force, and crush our enemies. Do we succeed or even survive? Let's find out. After the first 100 days of surviving madness and darkness, we've discovered magic in the rocks. I added RimWorld of Magic to what we're doing, so now we can find magic crystals in the rocks, have mages everywhere, and apparently make golems, because there's a golem tab now. But first step, Angelus is now Wignall, Baboon is now Logistical, Will is now Simmons, Perry is now Lysandia, and Red is now Speedle. With the new name changes, we're carrying on building, expanding and growing, but the locals out there will not let us. A new faction has moved in, pure of magic and death in their hearts. We need to build, grow and expand. The city needs true defences. I tell a lie, a team is being sent out to the south because these zombies here are slowly but surely gathering in number. If anyone goes past that way, we may have a serious problem. Okay, we're nice and easily killing off all of the zombies because, let's face it, zombies are a problem. If they're all dead, they're not a problem. And Coco, with their fancy little light, can, survive quite a long period of time. I wish they had lights, actually. Maybe there's a light mod I can sneak in as well. But either way, the Knights have crushed another zombie grouping. We do still need a crematorium, because right now we are still smelting them in a very, very small smithy. Another thing you'll be seeing a lot of is huge amounts of one item being built in corners and stuff. It's time to get all of our normal stuff and awful stuff up to better quality. Let's have amazing quality items, good or higher. And the Dominion of Paku has given us demon scales. I think that was added in the new update I've just put in, because I don't remember there being demons before. We may have more problems. A Marauder's Lair has been found, run by Murigug. We can easily destroy that. It has a dark rusted bed or a biomutation lance. What the hell is this? Oh, we can transform people. I'm kinda curious about having basically god-level weaponry in a medieval world. We may have to do this. We can send a team out to the small ruin to the south of us. We can easily send them out because we have 6 horses. A 6-man assault team may be all we need. We may need more people, but it's a risk I'm willing to bank on. Oh, look at that. We're mining granite and we found unrefined magicite. The first step of magic is apparently not getting granite, it's getting unrefined magicite. I'm not exactly happy with that because we want granite, but we now have the first steps in pure magic. Whether we take those steps is a different matter, because everyone else is using melee, and we like fighting, tooth and nail, iron and steel. But magic, it's always a good thing to fall back on. Like this, our very first magic defense pylon. It literally fires 6 or 7 shots, I hope, because it's a spray pylon, and we have it defending one of our areas. We are using magic, but I don't want to rely on it. On our second day, we are still quite literally cutting down trees and building a path. It's going to take forever to get any level of defences up, even with all of these people. We have a lot of people, but we have so many things to do. So I think it's time to actually start deciding where our defensive wall should be, because we still need to have this inside our defensive line, the Fallen Monolith. So give me a second to build something nice looking-ish. So this is currently what the temple should potentially look like. That means our defensive wall should be quite out here. That's a lot of space to defend. That's a lot of problem. This is the wall style we're going for. See, this layers of 3x3 rooms with doors and obviously defensive positions inside of them. Maybe this will have the out area firing. This will have a small firing position. Although, because of this, it is quite far out there. It means any attack is immediately on the front lines, which means I will be needing a lot of these to support it as my troops rush forwards. I don't want all the defensive areas being this far out, but unfortunately the temple is going to be very frontliney. I don't like that at all. So a current area expansion will look like this. See, it's a large bit. There's a lot down below I can still defend, and a lot up north I can still defend, but the temple is now being built. We're going to start building more buildings around it, and the defences will look like this eventually. We'll have to see how well that goes. I am thinking maybe making it 1 thinner, so it's only a 2x3, but right now this is it. Oh, it's going to be a problem, isn't it? So I've made it 2x3, and we'll carry on building, but this is even more construction work, and we have a quest to destroy some people, and it looks easy, so we will. A team consisting of Deadlift, Nemo, Lofi, Sickle, Logistical and Coco is being sent out to the ruins. It should take 0.3 days. When they get there, they will kill everything, take everything, and hopefully not be eaten by zombies. And this is our new temple. On one side we have all of the research, and on the other side currently a library. Although I don't quite know how it's going to look. The temple is of knowledge in pursuit and not just learning who we are. Great news! An assault of shamblers apparently is attacking me. It's these three guys down here. Considering the fact that this world is completely full of shamblers, 3 guys is nowhere up to scratch anymore. My squad of 6 has already mostly destroyed them. See that? Kill them all quicker. And my assault is just about to begin. Why has Griffin 1's died of malnutrition? Wait, why? It froze to death. Griffin 1 froze to death. Oh, we're eating Griffin 1. Wait, Griffin 2 is the one with the heart attack. Why did you survive? We're going to ignore the fact that I've had issues. We're going to let these visitors in, and I'm going to push out this way. So we may have accidentally, it's a we, not a me, let the griffins die. But either way, we're clearing this camp over here. It's a small camp. Let's kill them all. With a little bit of encouragement, we've opened the front door. It's taking a while because it's a slate slab door. But we're going in. And with that, everyone gets all to die. See that? A little bit of death never hurt anyone. Oh, except for Dumpling and Tail. Remember, everyone we kill will become a zombie. So we now need to move faster. I appear to have missed something back at base, because apparently there's 2 deep infestation, and my remaining griffin is eating a mega spider. And Arctic Wolf 5 has lost large chunks of itself. What the hell? So we leave the base once and 3 separate attacks happen, and Simmons is bleeding to death. It's going great. And back here, we're still killing people. And we're going to keep killing people till they stop being alive. Fatty and Stonk are now being stabbed in the face, which is good. And we've cleared another little area. But again, the more we stab, the more the chance of zombies. And apparently infestation's back home. Gummy over here is a nerve spiker. So we need to get rid of him pretty quickly. Oh, these guys are getting horrifyingly powerful. On the bright side, however, we're getting horrifyingly powerful. Although we have just found a mythical intermediate cooking secret. That is going to be really useful for learning things. That is good for research. Okay, find everything, take everything. Emerald, silver, and knowledge. This is good. This is really good. I know we're in the middle of a fight and everything, but Logistical's just started reading about cooking. Like, literally just started reading about cooking. We're still very actively fighting right now, and Logistical's just... Come on, man. There's a time and a place. Looking at the stuff we found a few books. We found a dirty sapphire skull and a dirty silver chalice. Now we can actually get those nice and clean. So we're going to take as much of this as we possibly can, including the hornet honey, and we're going to take it home. So there's a few things. We're not taking the corpses. We may take some of the equipment because, well, some of it looks vaguely okay. Good news, Arctic Wolf 5 has died, so they're just dragging that off for food as well. There's a biomutation lance just rotting outside. Yeah, we've done well. We've lost 2 of our animals, one of the griffins being important. People are injured everywhere. And, yeah. It's day 4. The team has gotten back to base, and we now have prison labour, because we brought back one of the prisoners. I didn't think any survived, but now welcome Porch to the base. Lofi has done a speech, and now they're doing the Festival of Promises. Mostly because I need them to slowly but surely add more points to the ideology. I want to expand it and make it better. It's not going to be the best, but if we get 10, we can upgrade. And we've just about found out that Lofi has made a boring festival, and we didn't get any points. Typical. 2 things have happened. I've had to move the prison labour because it was causing issues, and this issue. There is an infestation coming out inside here. Again. And the squad is ready. In fact, we're going to get rid of this so I can see what's inside of it. But yeah, the squad is ready here, and the squad is ready here, and Simmons is pulling up over here. And here they come. That's a few of them. Now luckily we are holding 2 separate doors, and we are going to be able to stab them a lot. But I'm expecting losses at this exact time. And if we don't take losses, that'll be surprising. But yeah, we're holding mostly. The more we kill, the better things are. We have shields at the front. Nemo's at the back with a dual hander. We aren't using that many dual handers because we need the shields, honestly. And if you get the shield, we should be good to go. We're going to push, crush, and smush. Despite how close some of it has been, and Alofi really cut it bloody close at 2 hours, everyone is currently alive. Zombie Moses is bleeding to death, but they are saving Lofi, who nearly died saving someone else. Despite the fact we've saved Lofi, their current blood loss is at 86%. It was at 92, give or take, before they survived. So they are at a medical emergency. They're getting better, but yeah, Lofi tried to die on us. There's also a distress signal we could have a look at. I'm not entirely sure we should, considering half of our team are very blood-starved, but there is a team we could potentially save House Hess. Should we? I think we should let our people heal up first, but I really want to send a team out because we haven't been betrayed enough so far at all. I sent out a team to go check on that distress signal and I got sidetracked because of my ADHD. So instead we're now attacking this lumber yard. Luckily we're able to easily pick them off. They aren't exactly well armoured or even well armed. There are a few of them and one of them does have a crossbow, but either way we are picking them off. That's 2 down and Zombie Moses just got shot in the leg. Twice. We're going to have to kill some of them a bit. But either way, this should be an easy wipe. And if not, oh my god, they just turned Zombie Moses into a bear! I want you to know, no matter what the hell has ever happened, and Raymond randomly being a ghost, we still survived. We've still taken the place, despite the fact that we're randomly ghosts now. Dragon Man, get him! Get the wizard! Oh, the wizard escaped. Oh, and Buttercup is still over there as an animal! Sorry, Buttercup, I did not notice. Everyone's alive, everyone's mostly normal. We're going to loot this place before, you know, I don't know, we turn it to something else. And just like that, the team of completely normal humans and not weird animals and also demons is on its way back home. Another thing I have done, and this is actually super important, is sort out the work schedule. You can see a lot of people aren't doing many things, but every single main thing now has a group doing it. Also, I don't remember when, but we've also bought a ghoul. So we have a ghoul 1. You see this guy? We can ride him into battle. Where did I buy him? Either way, we have a ghoul now. Another place on a map I want to strike is this steel ingot mining site. We need more steel ingots by an awful lot to make armour, and we've nearly finished researching plate, so that will require a lot of steel and iron ingots. It's also taken 3 days and me forcing Logistical to do it, but we're finally clearing the blood from the infestation out. It's madness we're having to force them to do this. They're living in literal filth, and they're happy about it. An interesting situation has popped up. Apparently a Dominion ship is crashing nearby, and there will be Jaden and 2 random people. Also Crusaders, but they get to die. If we save them, we're going to get lots of goodwill, which I'm going to take the honour for. The honour is going to go to Coco again to get them even higher a level. Uh-oh, they aren't under my control. They're just out there. We're going to have to fully... Come on, guys. Get inside the base. Oh, we'll have to fully fortify an assault. That's bad. The Miracle Grade is here, and my squad is ready to meet them. We are going to fortify the line here, and hopefully the 2 Crusaders die for me. Oh my god, they have power. Why does everyone got powers in this world now? Well, Poyok's there. Oh my god, okay. You push Stephen. Speed will also push Stephen. We're going to have Logistical push them. Okay, we're holding the line. Oh, never mind. Speedle's pushing this guy. So it's all out combat. No one really knows what's going on anymore. This is absolute madness. There are so many of them. Push and crush. Push and crush. Looks like we've killed 1 at least. I think we're winning. Just because we have sheer numbers on our side. Are we winning? Okay, Stephen's being stabbed. More of them are still turning up from somewhere. Just kill them all. Kill them all. Kill them all. Okay, everyone who we care about is dead. No one is down. We've got a bit of bleeding going on. Pocket sand has been thrown. And I think we've saved them all. Yes. Anyone we can take as prisoner? No. Alright, you two go finish him off too. And there we are. Now we have a load of corpses we now have to take back to base. We are still saving Deadlift from death, but we have saved everything else. All the corpses are being pulled back to base. This one is being burnt. And we've held the line, although this raccoon may try and kill us. And there they are. Back home. We've survived. Who has fallen? I've finally melted down all the corpses, and interesting news. Do you see this here? Horbooks are being made, but over on this one, we're making a ruby longsword. See, they're now making magical weaponry. But either way, with this, getting some breastplates and some knightly armour on the field, we should slowly but surely fully armour up and equip our troops. I have finally found, after killing off the animals and the zombies multiple times, 3 more undead horses, and I want them. I want them so bad I can taste it. 3 more undead horses means we can have large-scale raids. We have a minor problem. There is an infestation over here, and half my team doesn't actually have any equipment, because when they went down, they didn't pick up any more. So now I'm like, where is their equipment? We have huge amounts of random loot we've stolen off people. But where the hell is our equipment? We're holding the line, and even though Raymond is injured, the ghoul is doing its duty, killing everything and allowing us to survive for longer. Don't you dare die, ghoul. And we've held, and good news, Raymond didn't die. It turns out the ghoul wasn't as indestructible as I thought. It was bleeding to death. So we've saved it, even though Dragon Man is now beating a wall. I've begun to realise we need to recruit Porch purely to bring resources around. Like, quite literally, we have no one bringing resources. There is so much rice here. And onions going to waste. Look at this, the carrots are nearly gone. Nutmeg is still clearing blood off of a battle we fought about 70 to 80 days ago. So Nutmeg will eventually get to cleaning the inside of the base in probably a couple of months. Luckily, the other problem, Porch, is soon to be joining us. Hopefully very, very soon. In fact, they're doing it right now, so Porch is now with us. Congratulations, Porch. Your entire job is hauling. And with that being the reinforcing thing, we've finally got some of this front line being built. And also, if we go all the way up here, you notice there's slightly less horses. There is only one visible up there, which means we now have 6 undead and 2 ghost horses. We are getting a hell of a group. On my massive horde of undead horses, we have indeed attacked the steel mines. Can we steal the steel? I think we can indeed steal the steel. Oh, there's a skeleton. Maybe we should try and tame it. Either way, we are... What is that? What are you holding? Oh, nothing. Wait, do you have plague? You have poison, beguile, regenerate, cure disease. Are you summoning lightning? Yeah, bring him down. Don't let him, summon things. So the enemy has huge amounts of magic now. As just a simple... Oh, he cut his head off. As a simple squad of knights, we are having slightly more issues. Although we are devastating at close quarters. And the more lassos we have, the better. We will hold the line. We will crush them. Oh, he's still alive. And Wignall's already down. On the bright side, the horse isn't dead, but it's just minorly injured. Oh, and Duck is out there throwing stuff at my other horse. Oh, kill him. Kill him now. With this mage captured, who is apparently chaos, which is a bit of a problem, we now have ourselves a mage. The other one literally teleported away just before I started talking, so we have just Panther. Hopefully, oh, he's unwaveringly loyal. We have no prisoners, which is such a shame. One thing I am finding really useful is these training targets. They are actually being used not just for training, but for socialising. We have stuff like Buttercup here, really pushing towards tier 16. Look at that. Look at it grow. So even Coco, whose range is slowly getting their melee up, just in case it gets stabbed in the face. Apparently a doe has self-tamed. We don't need it, so we're going to eat them immediately. Unbelievably stupid. Didn't bring its friends and family with it, but we're still going to eat you, Doe 1. And Logistical's so upset about it, they're now punching the walls. Don't you dare punch that dog, Logistical. Logistical is just straight up breaking the wall. 2 pixels are now gone. And they've hurt themselves doing it. No, the wooden lamp. No. Wow. I've just found myself watching for an entire day of December. My entire squad were pairing damage. This damage was, of course, done by one single person, Logistical, punching things. In a weird situation, Frenetic's being hunted by a bear, so an entire squad of people are now beating the bear to death. Frenetic needs a bit of help, but there we are. A bear just got beaten to death by a squad. And in an attempt to get even more things going on, Buttercup is either being sacrificed or converted to our religion. Apparently, we're considering them guilty for doing that too. So we have a very weird view of the world. Are we converting them? We have masterfully converted them and gained some extra points for our religion. Yes, and they are now part of the Eternal Way. That is good. So it turns out making a ruby longsword gives it a name. We have the Guilt Giver, which has minor Scorch and minor Magic Blast. I don't know what that means, but Lofi here is going to equip the Guilt Giver. What does that mean now? Can I just shoot magic out of it? Either way, we now have a magic wand and a magic sword. Oh, good news, a hostile force has been spotted. Of 1500 combat power. I look forward to that destroying us, and also there are people outside my area. Lofi's officially in. Lofi just shocked them? I think Lofi shocked one and killed the other. That was pretty quick. We need more magic weapons. They're already engaging. They're already bloody engaging. Everyone move to the walls. That's insane. Push, push, push. They're straight up engaging. Oh, they're going round? Uh-oh. There's a hole in the wall and they've just walked through my farmland. Alright, we'll engage this group over here. We need to fight the other group over there. What the hell? They've walked through. There's magic craft happening on Raymond. What is that? Hold the line, you two. Hold the line. Okay, we should be able to kill. That was a magic ball of doom. Oh my god, everything's on fire. I hate magic. We have massive level combat going on. We are holding the line. Oh my god, there is a fire mage at the rear. There's magic over here. What is going on? No, don't be cleaning. Just be murdering. They're retreating. They've done so much damage and there's fire everywhere. They're retreating. We've somehow won. There is a... Oh my god, everything's on fire. They came in, they burnt things and they left. How's this scouting? This is the aftermath of the attack. There's injured people, prisoners, large chunks of my base have burnt down, the food has burnt down, there's damage to the walls, there's dead people everywhere. Oh, and Raymond's been abandoned. So, all in all, a successful siege, I guess. Luckily, we taught the wolves to rescue people, because we really need them to rescue people. There's some weird damage. Wildjax here has shadow damage. There's like all sorts of weird things. Now, we're saving as many as we can, but that was painful. Great news. We're having to put down the zombies already. So not only is there a fight inside my base going on, there's zombies eating my puppies. It's been a few days of just building and growing, which were always great, and Sickle has finally started wearing all the armour, because armour is better than a coat. I've also found Sickle, our leather-faced creepy person, is also carrying a biomutation lance. This allows them to shoot someone and turn them into a creepy hunk of twisted flesh and disgusting. So our creepy friend still has creepy choices. Also, you may have briefly noticed it, I forgot to talk about it, we have a trebuchet over here. It took a lot of resources to build, but we now have an extremely long-range artillery platform. It can only not shoot this close to it. I don't know how to make the ammo for it, quite literally, but there we are. The temple is mostly complete, the front line is getting there, and we have bulk transport. They have absolutely nothing really useful, so we're going to sell a couple of more basic things we have, but I'd like to keep on buying stuff like torn notes, because you'd never know. Oh, and that's quite literally it. There is nothing else really useful here. And Griffin 2 just had a heart attack. Oh, heart attack is fatal! Griffin 2 just died! Griffin 2 just died! We've lost both of our griffins. All we've got now is a barn full of undead horses and wolves. Well, there's a shambler griffin eating our walls now, so... yeah, that's a thing. So, wait. Raymond? Where is your weapon? Seriously, Raymond, do you not have a weapon? Interesting news. You see this ring here? We just made this ring, and it says Magician's Shield. I thought it's a Magician's Shield. You can see how it makes you drop your wand here. You see this damage over here? So, magical rings apparently give you an enchantment of some variety, which is a shield, slightly glowy, and they're an attack. So if I do this, watch this, Coco now fires balls of death. So, we now have artillery weapons. We now have squad-based support weapons. And in the case of the temples nearly completed and we're actually making magical weaponry, there's a massive manhunting pack of this going on. You know, just regular small things, nothing major. I am trying to build a bone bombard pylon, which does high explosive area effects. Nemo, you have no weapon. But, as you can see, we're having slight issues with the locals. The locals, of course, trying to eat us. I've also begun to realise how many of my people don't have weaponry from all the times they've been injured. So it's time to get a bit more weaponry on the field. An awful lot more weaponry. My God, people. Half of you have nothing. You don't, you do. Sickle, you get in there too. Just kill everything. So some people are armed and about 4 people aren't. This is stupid. Either way, we'll wipe out the manhunter packs, eat loads of rhinoceros, and then be happy. All of these people can go straight to hell, which is, of course, our bellies. With all the rhinos dead, we're going to start hauling in the ones we can eat, and then we'll start doing everything else. But it's time to get as much meat as possible. It turns out we've gained a grand total of 1 meat. The rest is rotten. There's another one out there we might be able to grab, but maddened means immediate rot. Brain rot is a serious problem, it seems. Bloody hell. But on the bright side, we finally have access to making steel, which means I can actually make a better forge, because this one is pretty rubbish and small, and also we're smelting things in, which is why Speedle has lung rot. Well done, Speedle, lung rot. Also, somehow or somewhere, we have hundreds of mithril? Where the hell did we get the mithril from? We have mithril, apparently. I'm pretty sure that's plasteel. I think plasteel becomes mithril. Either way, we have hundreds of that stored outside. I've never noticed. Great news, everyone! Nutmeg is pregnant. Nutmeg has been pregnant with Frenetic's child. Oh my god, stop it. Either way, the city is growing and it's time for war. We have more quests like the Robber's Lair, which gives us a neural Psylink. We need that. It's not a camp, it's a snake-infested ruin. That's a new one, which means every time we kill one, there's a high chance of zombies. Yay. With how things are going, we're going to do a festival to celebrate Nutmeg's child. If it does well, maybe we can make our ideology the best ideology in the world. It turns out we can, now we can reform it. So I've not done too much. I've added war paint to my people. I've added in the War Buffalo Grand Sculpture, which I think should be better off if it wasn't this people. And I am thinking of changing a little bit more, so currently we are doing well. We also have the Festival of Promise. And the Sky Lantern Festival. So we are adding a couple more rituals in so my people can do more things. We're not doing the Cannibal Feast because, yeah. But either way, we're getting things sorted. With the religious side sorted, it's time to start on the war side. We need a skill trainer and we need a study in electricity, because as you can tell, we have so much of it. The first assault team has finally arrived at this abandoned ancient complex. Hopefully we can find something useful in it, but it looks to me like it quite literally is abandoned. There's a couple of corpses which are, of course, going to get up soon. So, yep, they're getting up. We're going to deal with them and then have a little snoop around, I feel. So it's definitely just an abandoned ancient complex. We're going to open the place, see what we can find, and I guess just going to leave. Uh-oh. Run, 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 run. There's an explosion. Move, move, move. Okay, we've set off a detonator. So, all we've found so far is an explosion and some... Oh, and a single enemy creature. That is literally it. With the assault team clear here, they're going to hit the snake-infested ruin next. They're not taking any damage, so that should be good to get even more resources. The Robber's Lair has discovered my people, and they've just gone. So, the snakes have escaped. My team has landed, and it turns out this enemy force is actually well equipped. Now, I'm looking around, there appears to be only one way in. And, yep, they have magic. Shadow Bolt, Soulbond, Dominate. So we're going to hit them as hard as we can. We do have more troops than them. I imagine it's going to take quite a while. So we're going to hit them, crush them. Oh, you definitely need to die. Come, push, push, push. There we go. Lofi, get in as... Oh, what is this? What are you doing? Oh! Oh, what is that? Collis needs rescue. Coco's down. What the... Oh, Coco's just gravity welled and shadowed. Wild was the one who was dying. We may have to do multiple attacks on this. Wild, are you useful? We're kidnapping Wild. So we're going to do this bit by bit. The more we can take, the better we can be. Let's get the squad in and see how well we can do on the next stage. Wait, how is Buttercup also down? 2 of my people have been shadowed to the floor because of the gravity well. Buttercup isn't chained to the floor or shadowed to the floor. Buttercup just keeps falling asleep every time they touch Wild. Wild is making them fall asleep? Wild, you'll die without help. Stop doing that to my squad. Good news, the shadow well is finally gone, so we can now tend to Wild. Insane guy tried to kill us all, although half my team is still stuck to the floor. And we finally breached. It took time, but we finally bloody breached. There we go. Pull back, pull back, pull back. We take them all out. And once this area's... Oh! I forget, a large amount of my people have lassos. All of my melee guys have lassos now, so I love pulling the enemy into kill boxes. It does mean, however, certain things have happened. We've taken out the front line, and we've been paid for clearing the ruins, which I think is maybe a lie, because as you may have noticed, there are doors back here, although I am taking these statues. We've disassembled a cart outside, so I'm going to start building doors. That way I can just stay inside and not have issues. Because otherwise there's going to be zombies everywhere. We need to make sure that doesn't happen. So let's start building the wall. I was right. The more we push in, the more people we find. We're going to go deal with as many of these as we possibly can. Because let's face it, this cannot be allowed to stand. The more creatures we're finding, the more people we're finding, the more chance we have of major problems. There's weird shadow magic happening in the south. It's hurting people somehow. How? Oh my god, people are just being injured. On the bright side, we are slowly clearing the area, and we will keep on clearing the area until I find everything we need or want. Luckily, because I've built the front door, we're able to have no corpses get up when we kill them. Due to how long it's taking, the team over here are now having a rest inside this base. Hopefully we'll find some good stuff, but for now, we're just resting in here and hoping for the best. We'll slowly but surely clear the area out as time goes by. We have healing, we have resources, we have food, and hopefully stuff like the horses won't try to escape. Oh my god, there's a team in here. Okay, we're finding more people. We need to start crushing this lot. So there's a few minor issues. The enemy are everywhere. We are still pushing in. Let's use the biomutation lance on that one. Did it work? Nope, they moved. Push and kill. Coco's down. Coco's been stunned. Oh my god, Marina's just pushed Lofi all the way over there. Push and kill. Push and kill. Coco's down. Lofi's been hit. We're crushing and pushing. So the enemy, they are everywhere. We are going to keep clearing this out room by room, and I'll get back to you on how well we've done. We are taking a few too many hits, though. A bit more exploration has found a couple more people which we've murdered. 2 over here, 1 up here. I think there's probably a bigger room back here because there's solid doors. But we are pushing downwards to have a look as well. My people keep going berserk and we keep stopping them, which is getting dangerous. But we are holding and we're slowly but surely filling this out with dead people. We have enough resources to leave any time we want, and also huge amounts of equipment. My team is extremely angry. You can see we've explored quite a lot of the tomb. We've killed another 3 or 4 people, and I think this is the final room. We're going to get a lot of loot after whatever's in here dies. And when it dies, we'll be happy, because I'm really worried my horses are going to try to escape. And the final room has 2 more people in it. Let's get the murder going on. Let's get the murder going on. I think we should be okay. We're going to stab them all, shoot them all, and there they are. They're all gone. We have officially cleared this entire area. Let's get all the stuff we can get back to base before my people lose their tiny minds. The Ring of Tending. Look at that. We've actually got a good ring. As you can tell by the things we're looting, we have a huge amount of money coming back, which means someone's going to try to steal it. Now, we have a fair few weapons, including $1,000 for the Arcalium, so we do actually have a fair bit of cool stuff. A lot of it we can't really use, and some of it I really like to smelt down. We're going to take anything normal and leave the... I'm going to take the poor as well. We can smelt it or break it. Bring back all the weaponry. Let's rearm, re-equip, and not go insane. Oh, look at that. We tamed the undead dragon while I was out. I wasn't going to talk about this in case we didn't, but we now have an undead dragon. Our assault will now be significantly more deathy. Great news! A hostile force has been spotted half a day away from the profane. They use undead. Oh, and they're here. So I'm manning this trebuchet, and the enemy are full of evil. The boulder's been thrown and... well, that's a miss. Raymond's been dazed by a guy exploding. We are taking hit after hit. We have infantry. We're going to start pushing out to the front line. There is undead ghouls inside my base. They are going for the walls. Squad go, squad go, squad go. So we're going to push and crush and kill. We have a squad. What is that? Oh my god, we're taking hits. It looks like my team are pulling people in over the wall using lassos, which I'm very okay with. But it does also mean we're having issues everywhere else. Enemy forces have been mostly defeated. Butter is being attacked by poison. That is fine. Why do I sound like I'm doing a football match? I do not know these questions. You see, Raymond's using a lasso to murder everyone. Raymond, well done. Wait, are you okay? Can we save you? No, finish him off. What is shooting at me? Okay, Esther's shooting at me. Bring down Esther. This squad needs to move to finish him off now. And we've officially wiped them out. So good news. Lots of people tried to murder me again. And just Esther is left. Oh, and also this horde of undead skeletons, which we're going to pick off. Either way, we've successfully killed them all. Oh yeah, the skeletons are throwing bones at my men. What the hell, guys? Oh, and even greater news, someone wants me to build something so impressive, this is what's attacking us. An entire mechanised base, including a golden golem. I don't know how well that's going to do, but considering we're mostly melee, I think this might murder us. Let's have a think of it for a couple of days. And while we're at it, we're going to recruit Vasin the Archer. We need more people to start making this place look nice. So Vasin, join my team and finally be useful for once in your life. You know you want to. Do it, Vasin. Join the winning... I almost said winning steam. And Vasin has joined us. They're also really good at shooting and melee, so you're probably going to get the Ring of Death. Which means a random person is getting our most powerful item because we trust them. Because that sounds right. Do you know what I didn't use for that massive attack on my base? The undead dragon. I can literally draft it and use it in combat. I didn't use a dragon in battle. 3 more undead horses were just hanging out by my base. I was actually just watching this entire caravan and I saw more undead horses. If I can get enough undead horses, I can start a pure cavalry. I'm beginning to think we might have a wolf problem. We appear to have significantly more than I remember. And I think several of them are also pregnant. Yep, this one's pregnant again. It never rains, but it pours. You may notice the map is pitch black and Alps are on the way. Alps are horrifying creatures attacking in large numbers and have an ability to make my people stunned. They are charging across the map in, let's go... a lot of them, about 40 to 50, so I am sending all my men to the walls right now. Ricknell over here is now using a spectral great bow. It shoots 3 arrows at once for the home in on targets, and it's quite effective. You saw by that immediate headshot. I think one just died, so we have problems. As you can see, there's troops pushing in because all the walls aren't fully defended. So this squad here is going to be moving up. The dragon is going to be used in combat. I have this trebuchet manned over here. And of course we have troops over here and the one tower. But as you can see, the enemy is rushing here, everywhere. So if they have crossbows, they will be using crossbows. If they don't have crossbows, my troops are massively moving to see what, oh my god, what we can and cannot kill. And I think it's told me we need more spikes. Even Raymond over here, who's close to a panic attack, is quite happy and waving their sword. But we have squads. See, the squad is over here. Sickle is preparing for this assault. Not sure where it's going. There's someone breaking over here near Dragon Man, so Raymond's going to go defend them because they're the only catapult we have. And the Sandu over here is defending the heck out of this wooden tower, which only has so much firepower left. Also, a lot of my people apparently have lassos. So whenever they see the enemy, they will quite literally drag them over any wall they see them and kill them. We also have over here Vasin with their ring blowing everything up. They also have Fire Spew and Shadow Bolt. So, you know, things are going quite well, but a lot of things are being deft. Speedle, stop grabbing people. Over in this dark corner, this squad is absolutely annihilating the enemy as quickly as we possibly can because there's too many of them. We are holding the line, but oh my god, the more walls they come through, the worse it's going to be. Let's send out the dragon. The enemy keeps sending my people to sleep for 18 or so seconds, which is absolutely insane. So we're sending in the dragon. And if the dragon can't eat them, we are in trouble. But some of my people are going insane, some of my people are asleep. Speedle has abandoned their actual weapon, equipped the damn thing, and we're fighting everywhere we possibly can. Are we winning? It looks like we are. Lots of them seem to be dead on the map. Good. Good. We've held, and now there's holes in the wall everywhere. We have a minor issue. The dragon immediately breathed fire on this side. Frenetic's on fire. Zombie Moses on fire. Oh my... no! I think Nemo's also on fire. We appear to survive with a lot of injuries. No obvious deaths, but that could easily change. And holes in the wall absolutely everywhere. Now what we do need to do is start getting rid of as many corpses as possible before they become walking corpses. So there are about 40 to 50 of these guys. We need them to not be here. On the bright side, this shows there's many more issues with my defense than I thought there were, which we need to solve very quickly. We appear to have saved nearly everyone. We'll see if anyone dies in the next few seconds. And my team up here is stabbing everything in the face. We need these whole corpses gone. What said corpses? We just need them all gone. And the dragon, good, well done. You did well. Despite the injuries, despite the corpses being pulled off, I think we have done well. Because of the massive amount of damage I've been receiving, I've unequipped every single weapon in my arsenal. Because some of this stuff is like 1%. And some of this stuff has T's on it, which means I picked them off dead people. So repairing everything we possibly can, and then re-equipping my troops to be better than they were. Another major thing is I'm going to start building more wooden spray pylons. They require 50 sapphires each, but they are very effective. I've begun to realise, with Nutmeg due to give birth less than 6 days away, I don't know how to look after children in this game. Nutmeg may be in serious trouble. In an attempt to get more iron running, because we are so behind on actually making anything, I've built a granite smelter. And it seems to be running quite well. It is outside on the steam vent because I'm running out of space. But it is slowly smelting without any help from anyone whatsoever. We're about a day or two away from Nutmeg giving birth, so we're trying to figure that out. Simmons over here is currently upgrading our dormant wood golems. I found out they're actually quite useful, but they're not that good. You see, it has 25% efficiency, 400 stored energy. You have to upgrade them. So right now they're putting in new batteries, get up to 700 efficiency. Apparently you can put energy converters, so it's more efficient at using the energy. I have energy generators, so it has more energy made per hour while dormant. Frame tiers to make it faster, and so on and so forth. It costs a lot of wood, a lot of steel, silver, and so on and so on. So I'm going to start making more dormant wood golems. Now these are the most basic ones apart from straw, but they do basic tasks like hauling, building, and cooking. So I can get a few of these running. When they power down, they go dormant. I should be okay to start having my knights only trained to fight. Absolutely glorious. In one room we have a baby being born, and another golems being upgraded. And we need to use a lot of silver to do that. So unfortunately the children, once they're born, are being sent straight to the mines. And just like that, Nutmeg gave birth to a healthy child. Well done, Nutmeg. The baby has been stolen. Oh, we have birth. We're going to postpone naming it for a day, but we have also got food being made over here. Baby food. So we can feed the baby. Well done. Where am I going? Well done. We've got everything sorted. 2 different weaponsmiths have turned up at my base. Loads of ducks have died in celebration of that fact. And I think Simmons is no longer starting fires, but I'm unsure. So lots of people have arrived. Let's see if we can buy or sell weaponry. I've also just realised I can't buy very much because I'm using the silver to make better golems. Oh no. We're also going to carry on getting this upgrade for golems going so we get some dormant stone golems. I hear they're far more powerful and they might be more advanced. I tell you what, the new robots going, they are absolutely amazing. They are a lot slower and not fully upgraded, but they are helping out a lot. See, it moves a lot slow. Why is Lysandia tantruming? Stop breaking things! No! I'll be brutally honest. We have a huge amount of horses, including one called Big Boy who joined us. We have 3 golems. One is actually active. The other ones are being upgraded as we speak. We do need to get more stuff going on, as you can see. But they are becoming quite useful powerhouses of the base. Apparently the first step of being feared is answering a distress signal where an entire base has been taken over by the goo. This was not a good idea, but here we are. Let's burn the goo with the dragon. Also, there's obviously going to be undead. Ooh. Let's see how well it burns. If it burns pretty well, we just wait for it to mostly melt out. And it looks like it burns quite well. Just going to burn this entire place down. Oh, and here comes there's a horde. So I do actually have troops who have shields now. Nemo as an actress grants him a shield. Lofi has all sorts of other things. We're going to fight to the death. Let's do this. Oh, Vasin has a new magic skill. Vasin, you are amazing. I don't know what you're doing, but keep doing it. Also, burn, baby, burn. There we are. Okay, push, crush, kill, and smush. Also, Wild Jax is now using a handgun. We have a handgun now. And pocket sand, apparently. There we go. Kill them all. Oh my god, Vasin, stop. No, don't do that at close range. So most of my forces aren't going in because this is absolutely disgusting. So the dragon is just going to burn everything down and see what happens. Unless, you know, Vasin shoots it with a shadow bolt. But I have decided we're going to try and explore a couple of buildings we aren't attacking. We need to know what's inside of them, and I want to grab all the resources. There might be stuff like cobblestone tables. Ugh. Stuff we might be able to actually use, which isn't very much, but you never, ever know. In this case, oh my god, I found there's nothing useful in here. All in all, this rescue wasn't exactly a good rescue. Nothing good came of this. We killed a few things, and that's about it. Well, that was an absolute failure. We do however need more planks, so the team is going over to this logging site and taking that out as well. According to the date, we are now officially 1 day past being here an entire year since we started. 60 full days, because the years are weird, 15 days a month. We only have, oh yeah, Arctic Wolf 3 had a heart attack. We only have another 40 days to leave our mark on this world, or 39. Let's get a few more wars going on. Of course, some of those wars are pretty small and insignificant, you know, like wiping out a small base. Don't you dare use your toxic dragon breath on a base full of wood. But stuff like this, you know, it's not really going to be useful because in the grand scheme of things, it's just a little bit of wood. But we will be using it extensively to completely, totally destroy this place. The wood will be used to fortify everything. And we've already basically wiped them out. Oh yeah, Lofi's still badly injured. See this? The enemy cannot stop me. They cannot slow. They cannot even do anything like surrender. They're already dead. While the attacks are happening, we just went back home to resupply. The baby's still called Baby. I get the feeling I missed a quest somewhere where I could rename Baby. So Baby's just permanently Baby now. What? First name Baby. Anyway, welcome to Team Ari the Newborn. We will figure that out at some point, but either way, we are sending out another assault team to get even more planks. I'm beginning to think having a dragon on these assaults is actually super cheaty, because the enemy cannot in any way, shape or form get close to us. In fact, you may have just noticed they just mysteriously died. It's weird. Yep, the enemy forces were completely and totally annihilated super fast. If anything, they did a little bit of damage by downing Vasin by hitting him in their head. But even that did not save them. While war is going on outside, loving is going on inside. Nutmeg and Frenetic are trying to make a second baby. Stop it. We already have one. Oh, and also donkeys have gone mad. Cool. There's now mad donkeys outside the base and fire. You can't even tell there's a flash storm. It's barely even visible and all the mad donkeys have been shot. So we're doing okay, question mark. Yeah, there's barely... Oh my god. We've gone from fighting with fire to firefighting. Honestly, this... Not only is it killing my RAM and my CPU, I can feel it struggling. This has wiped out the entire world again. You see this lovely almost green? Look at this grey deathy place with a death pool in it. And any animal which dies in there and doesn't burn to nothing from the fire gets back up and attacks me. In an effort to solve the aggressive expansion of one of my neighbours, they've never touched me and we've traded, I'm now aggressively expanding into my neighbours. This is House Amboise. This is one of their fortresses. They have 5 of these next to my base, give or take. We are going to say hello to it. And if we can, crush and smush it. If we can't, we're in a little bit of trouble because the enemy is quite powerful. Also, Vasin's AoE weapon, we need to sort that out because I've had them shoot my own people. I've already brought one down. So at the back, we have this. This is a loading cart. We're going to have a stockpile and start stealing all the resources and equipment off the dead people. Any resources we can smelt down will be good to go. We need all the resources we possibly can. So every soldier we kill, we crush. And then we build up our caravan and leave. So I'm not expecting this attack to succeed. Technically, we're thieves right now. One thing I will do is have the dragon move forward and burn down their outer defences. Oh, and also this guy who ran out at the worst time. Sorry, Char. Oh, what an ironic name. So let's get the war going. The dragon will take a few people with it. I better do anyway. So my squad has a lot of mages, or whatever. We have a lot of very powerful weaponry moving in. And anyone who dies near us stays dead. We also have, if you remember, a lot of lassos. So stuff like that happens. People get pulled in and then stabbed in the back of the brain. Oh yeah. Also, no one's going in front of the dragon because it keeps burning people. I do not want that. It looks to me like we're winning the fight. A few minor injuries. A lot of people have been killed. The dragon is, of course, forwards. And I am keeping... Wait. Vesin is staying over here so they don't, you know, do anything about it. But yeah, these guys are retreating. We've killed them all. We're going to start taking all their equipment. And then we're going to carry on. Well, solar flare. That will stop all of our equipment. Anyone who can be looted will be looted. But remember, we need all this resource and we need it all now. With the initial assault mostly successful, we're going to take what we can and bring the rest back. So obviously anything we can take, which is great, we're keeping. Are you still attacking their main gate? Yes, you are. And hopefully that base burns down and kills a few more people. I would like to take some prisoners, but... well, some of these are unwaveringly loyal, so they just need to die. This one here, who wasn't unwaveringly loyal, just died. This one over here is unwaveringly loyal and deserves to die. And this one over here has also died. So there's no prisoners we can bring back. Also, some of my people are already stealing equipment from what they can off the ground. Vassin's now just finally armoured themselves off of stuff stolen from the dead people. Look, we're wearing their heraldry now. I'm pretty sure that's illegal under common convention. Either way, we're here to stay for another day or so the war carries on. My troops right now are quite literally taking everything they can find on the ground and wearing it themselves. So anything which isn't worn by corpses, they will be putting on. So a lot of my people now look a little bit different to what they used to. Also, we have a few too many injuries. Buttercup, as my main healer, please stop prioritising healing. No, don't romance them. Heal them. And finally, the gate is down. Oh, look, there's a little market town in front of their base. That's going to be a problem for them. Now, we're going to try and hopefully let the zombies deal some damage. But I think, unfortunately, the zombies are a bit too far away for them to actually attack the base. If we can get zombies in, they will probably be destroyed. The main gate there, we are definitely not going to get near. We are just going to have to take what we can and then leave, sadly. I have just built myself a zombie storage area, or corpse dump, just in front of their base. Now, the enemy's gone into sleep, but I've left them all here, and I've deleted it and then moved away. So we're trying to, as much as possible, get all these resources from here over to here. We're going to leave soon, and I'd like to bring as much back as we possibly can, because I don't want to be here for much longer. The enemy is quite powerful, and we've taken a lot of injuries just taking the main gate. And just like expected, we're only able to take the things inside the storage zone while we're at war, so we have to grab more stuff to put inside this area. The more we get, the better we will be. Obviously, there's a few things I'd like to keep, and a few things I'd definitely like to get rid of, but we're going to sort it out once we're in a safer position. And right now, we're not that safe. On the bright side, neither's the enemy, because there's zombies all over their base now, slowly but surely killing them all. And if we can get in, I'll steal all of their silver. Yeah, that's it, die from... Are you attacking me? Sorry, you saw zombies, so you attacked me. Alright. The front of their base is becoming quite crowded with corpses now. And the more they kill, of course, the more damage they take. And the more damage they take, the more of them die. Yes! Their entire front line is collapsing because of zombies. Their base is doomed, considering half of them appear to not be wearing clothing. Bit weird, but there you go, I guess. Says he's wearing gloves and boots, and that's it. Build, you creepy pervert. Dragon Man is taking 2 of the horses and taking a lot of the resources back. Anything we can loot right now, we're going to loot. Of course, it will mean we're splitting up our people, but I need to get as much of those resources out as we can before we get overwhelmed by zombies. And the front line of the enemy base has been very overwhelmed by zombies. So let's take all of their stuff and melt it down. Dragon Man has for some reason gone the other side of the map before leaving. But Dragon Man has officially gone with his 2 horses, and that's one of several caravans now officially out of here. Back at the front of their base, a lot of people are now dead. Good. Keep dying. I mean, they're holding their line. There's still a fair few people alive. Build the pervert's still around. But the armoured ones, they are very hard to kill once they're back up on their feet. The caravans are still trying to come back to base. So I thought I'd have a look at my base. And apparently without the people, half the base caught fire. So there's large chunks of my building, you may notice, don't exist anymore. So I'm a little bit... I think the phrase is screwed. Walls are just gone. Now on the bright side, I have golems doing things, including this unfinished stone golem over here, which can turn stuff into blocks. But yeah, you may notice chunks of my base don't exist anymore, which is a the phrase big bloody problem comes to mind. So I'm going to have to... There's still a fire going on. Deal with it. What the hell, guys? It's almost like God's punishing me for... Oh my God, the field's on fire. God's punishing me for, you know, fighting another faction, because half the base is quite literally gone. So we may have to retreat from the assault and rebuild. What the hell happened? Greater news! Dragon Man just went catatonic and collapsed. So even this grouping has failed. My God, Dragon Man, you're annoying the heck out of me. We still can't leave. I'm going to try again in a minute. The front of the base is entirely in zombie hands now. Look at this, they're just everywhere. The side's still got a few soldiers on it, but the zombies don't want to move. So there is resources in there we want to take, like all of the silver, but we're going to have to go kill the undead again. They do seem a bit annoyed at certain things, but they're not attacking the gate and they're not pushing any further out. Hopefully someone opens the front door and the zombies go in. A lot of my people are now panicking and trying to leave, so I'm going to do one final assault on the front gate to get some of that silver, and then we too are going to leave. Now, there's a few zombies, and Nutmeg is on a insulting spree, don't know why, but whatever. Oh, so many people don't have equipment. No, Frenetic, no. The undead dragon needs to leave. You are not going in that fight. You will kill everyone. There we go, kill them all. There we go. The more of these we kill, the better. Let's get all that loot. Perfect. We appear to have crushed the front zombies. There's a couple. There's more than there's a load left. But we're taking that silver. I genuinely can't take much. I was had to fight my way over here. As you can see, there's more corpses. So the enemy is too powerful. We are retreating with what we have. This is our official retreating point. My team is back, and I've just realised that the fire burnt my mines down as well. So I've lost the mines, which are expensive to build, so I can't make any more of that. It might be time to destroy the blacksmiths and build a proper one. So I'm a little bit buggered, I think the phrase is. Yeah, this fire is going to take forever to repair. Genuinely, my people are just repairing fence pieces taking forever. Walls need to be replaced. Stone needs to be mined, because we need to replace that as well. The golem turns one chunk into 20 blocks, just like doing it by hand, but obviously it's easier this way. We have so much we now need to do, and our people are just not ready for it at all. Holy! So I let the marble golem stand up. You get to choose what the stone golem is made out of, and it is massive. Look at the side of that. It doesn't seem to do much because it has no abilities. So I'm assuming it just hauls resources around. So that is now in our base. We have basically a mobile troll. So it's going to haul things around and make the place look nice. I think a couple of those for defense would be great. Then we could actually have our guys outside. And maybe that would have put the fires out. We'll never know because half the base is gone. Also, they don't crush blocks when they're mobile. They only do it when they're in their smaller form. So while it's like this, we don't get automatic stone being made. 2 more wooden golems have been built. I'm trying to get a second stone golem up and running. We'll see how well that does, because we were able to get a little bit of unrefined magicite. I think this might be everything we've been able to find entirely. So once that's out, we're in serious trouble, because it takes so long to mine. I also believe I arrested Lofi at some point, and they're no longer the leader of my group. So that's a bit of a problem, so Lofi's being reinterred as leader of the group. Stop trying to leave, Lofi. And there we are. That's back again, I guess. Repairs are still ongoing. Construction is still ongoing. Coal was being brought to these and just randomly abandoned by the looks of it. So everything's going okay. The golems are active in doing what they can. Only one is fully upgraded. The stone golem's about to end and Dragon Man's in a daze. But we're building, we're growing. Well, we're not actually, we're just rebuilding and repairing. We are trying to get this front line up here sorted, so this should be good too. And eventually this wall will be the main line. But, yeah, we are still struggling. Defensive walls are still being built. It's now the 9th of December. And I was just looking inside the barn. Can you notice anything? We also have a lot of wild animals joining us, which is very, very weird. Like, let's see, wildlife. But here's all our animals. Do you notice anything? Do you notice anything about the amount of pregnant symbols we're getting? We have 5 pregnant wolves. We have, oh my god, it still keeps going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 9 pregnant wolves. We have 31, apparently, total. No wonder that some of them are starving to death. We turn those into food, which the rest immediately eat. With even more days under our belt, I've actually completely redone the smithy, as you can see. So we have 4 areas here, 4 massive smelters at the back, big storage area. There is a corpse getting back up because this storage area is bad. And we have 3 furnaces down here for smelting of equipment. And of course, corpse disposal. Right now the corpses are getting back up, but we've now got this up and running. We are going to send out our troops again, so I really need to see what that area is doing, the castle we attacked. We need to take it, or at least steal more stuff to smelt. Also, several more wolves are now pregnant. We have just officially hit the beginning of April, May. That's right, we're on our 3rd year being here. We have taken a lot of damage, we are still repairing. The stone golem has been told not to do lots of crunching, so it's now storing resources. I'd like to get another 2 or 3 stone golems on the field, and it looks like one is being slowly built by wild yaks. Oh, and the sand is trying to escape. We're going to go throw them in jail and make sure they can't. No one escaped, but yeah, we're getting more golems up and running. Let's capture Lysandia. In an attempt to see what the enemy looks like, Sickle, as a single mercenary, has gone out to have a look. If we're going to wipe these people out, we need to make sure the damage is permanent. So, wait, are we trading with you? No, we're not trading with you. We're attacking you. And how does it look? It says a map for a new encounter. That's never a good sign. And the enemy castle is fully repaired. And there are troops. So if we're going to hit this place, we're going to have to hit it all in one go. Which is a problem because... Oh, what are you doing? Because the enemy seems to not like me. So we're going to have to pull back and try again. Maybe hit one of the other towns. After our last scouting opportunity, I've sent out a small team of elites. As you can see, there's a lot of magic glowing weapons and elite stuff here. Now, not the whole force, just most of them, and also a golem. I imagine the marble golem punches quite heavy. But we need to breach the walls, and unfortunately most of the walls are granite. There's only a couple of ways in down here. So we can kill a few of these guys as they come out, the better we will be. So we're going to try and do a little bit of ambushing. Now, the more of these we kill, the better. I don't think we're going to do too much damage, because the enemy is already... Oh my god. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12... Erwin. About 16 people charging us. We only brought 8. Retreat and push. Retreat and push. Where's the golem gone? Where the hell's the golem? Okay, my elite forces are going to be using their lassos to stab and kill as many as possible, as we slowly but surely keep pushing them. Now, we can't do too much, because let's face it, there's way too many, but the more we can hit, the better. I don't know where my golem is. We're being attacked by a huge amount of fireballs. My small squad is still... Oh, what is this? There's a glow, dude. There's a glow of death charging my people. What is that? Keep stabbing them. How's the golem doing? Are you winning? Bit of bruising. Oh, that's more than bruising. My golem might be dead. We're still pushing up here. Lofi's down. We're still fighting. As you can see, we're doing significant damage. But the enemy needs to stop shooting fireballs at us. The handgun that Wild Yaks is using is extremely devastating. We should mostly survive. Why you got green fire on you? That was from the axe. Okay, do what you can. Bring them down, bring them down. Wignall's down. Vassin's still shooting. I think we've held. I think we've held. We just need to kill a few more and then we've officially won. Just a few more dead, and then we are good to go. My golem has officially killed one person. It is quite badly damaged. It just beat him to death, and it's slowly but surely beating this one down too. There's 3 of them, but the golem should last a bit longer. We have injuries, but no deaths currently. I'll take that. Wignall's just gone up and picked up a bow. That is good. Oh my god, Nemo got up and it got immediately knocked back down again. The golem has beaten Natty to death. Lover Carrie Fisher's fighting them. Bloody look, Carrie Fisher's lover is fighting the golem. That's unexpected. This squad is alive. Lofi is down. Moses has saved Vassin. We should have probably brought a medic with us. Keep pushing. I'm hearing magic noises. I don't like that. Oh, you're still dying. Keep pushing. We might have a chance to kill the squad. If we kill the squad, we can retreat and heal. It's a golem dead. They've killed the golem. That was one of my cheaper ones, I think. Okay, another one just got brought down by Vassin. They used one of their magics. We are slowly killing them all. Wooner's on fire. Zombie Moses is murdered. Oh, they're retreating. We've held. We bloody held. We lost a golem, but we bloody held. Zombie Moses got shot in the back by Vassin. Okay, we're going to repair, rebuild, rearm, and start stealing loot. Although the golem down, we have a bit less space. We may have to send another golem over to see how well they do. There's a few minor fires going on, which we're trying to prioritise extinguishing. It's on all my stuff. But we're starting to loot the enemy. Anything iron, I'm thinking, you're going to start trying to smelt down. The problem is, however, it's very hard to actually smelt things in this game because you don't get to choose whether it's iron or not. So I'm going to make a literal thing where I'm putting all the stolen materials and we're going to smelt everything. I will only build stuff I like. Oh, there's another guy under there. Hello, lover. How'd you get here? No matter what happens, I'm stripping every single one of these corpses to get all the armour off of it. Because otherwise we'll be fighting very armoured zombies. We don't want that, but we are going to take as much as we can. Now, a lot of it's going to be useless because, you know, corpses. Oh, people did die over here. And the golem's been stolen. But we just need as much gear as possible. Should have used the remnants of the golem to build a base. We need to stop bringing resources to build bases whenever we land. We really do. Luckily, apparently I brought a second golem. It's just hanging out already, and we'll just stop punching things. The first golem's death will be avenged by the second one. Now this one's my expensive one. I've put lots of resources into this. If this one dies, I will cry. Now luckily, the golem will start gathering things. Which is good, because we need most of my people over here healing each other. No, the corpse is already getting up. I've just realised the insanity of what I'm doing. I can just build a zone under the resource I'm taking. I can just take it that way. I'm a moron. Suddenly, we have storage. Why am I so stupid? In an attempt to salvage as much as possible, I'm sending 3 horses back with everything they can carry. And if I need to send more horses back, I will. We are taking all of the metals. Every single one. This is what we do. We steal from them, take good stuff, wear good stuff, smelt the rest down for the future. We're basically scavengers now, I'm thinking about it. So our kingdom has fallen slightly, but we are taking it to the man. We do need to start building a defence up here, so another caravan with resources may turn up. We're going to start building a base on their land to carry on the assault. While the caravan is still forming using Vasin, I cut down a couple of trees and built this very small wall to put all the corpses behind. No. Don't put the lumps behind it too, just the corpses. So putting the corpses behind it so hopefully the zombies don't see me and attack me. But either way, they keep getting up, they're slowing things down, and we're having trouble escaping. Who's getting up now? That one. Nemo, finish him off. Also, we're trying to capture Carey, but they're not letting us. They keep trying to escape. So we're going to pick him up, Nemo. Finish him off quickly. Oh, come on, Nemo. Well done, Nemo. Capture Carey and leave the house. So Nemo's going to take Carey back to base, and hopefully we have a new recruit eventually. Who's getting up now? So we're having issues. Where's that golem go? The golem just left. Why did the golem leave? Is it coming back? And now Lofi's injured. Oh my god, we are not doing well, I'll be honest. This is just a nightmare. I just realised Nemo's squad has taken all the animals with it. So now I have to bring back Nemo's squad. Luckily, they're not too far away. But yeah, Nemo took all the animals, which isn't the best. I think it's time to leave. So things we have learned. Vasin is a loose cannon without ring, so we're getting rid of the ring. It's powerful, but my infantry are being annihilated. The dragon is great for assaults, but also burns too many of our people. And we need a lot more people. An 8-man squad is effective, but once the frontliners go down, we just have some kind of Benny Hill thing going on. We've learnt a lot. And my men are still dying. Well, not dying, but they're accumulating injuries. They may start losing a lot of limbs soon. We've been very lucky so far. The team has gotten home and Vasin is now pregnant. I don't know who the father is, but Vasin is now officially pregnant. And their baby's going to be fast and have fire spewing and horns. So I guess we just got random different species in the castle now. In an attempt to fully equip my people, which is going to be needed for the next few assaults, I'm now smelting every piece of metal in our base. All armour, even stuff I've made, including the excellent stuff you have over here, is being smelted. Also, my wolves keep getting pregnant. But every piece of metal will be smelted from the basic ones to the more advanced stuff, leaving whatever's left for my infantry. We are going to make good equipment, or we're going to make a good pile of metal to make good equipment. Oh my god, I was about to say, with things going well, it's time to start getting a bit more steel to make more weaponry. We are getting towards the 100 days I have decided for this section, and the enemy is quite numerous. Luckily, we have huge amounts of magic weaponry, so we should be good to go. As you can see, some of my weapons don't come with magic shields, but that's okay. They come with stabbings. And stabbings, despite not being as good as magic shields, are still stabbings. Oh my god, they are very stabby. So we're holding the line pretty effectively. The enemy are getting a few hits in, but we're also killing surprise reinforcements. What do you mean? Oh my god, magic. Okay, maybe we're not doing well. Oh my god, they're attacking the horses! So I'll be honest, that was pretty hectic. Luckily they all started running away pretty fast, but we have a few injured horses, and this better be worth it. How much is in here? Beds. We don't want beds. Luckily, big weapons and heavy armour are significantly better than no armour and lots of people. Although, I'd also quite like to have lots of... Where the hell's the resources? Have lots of people. There honestly better be resources in here. Nemo, please find us some usefulness. Yes! Okay, we've got the steel. The team's heading home. We're going to try, I think, one more assault upon the castle. And I think we have to start killing all the wolves because another one's pregnant. I just spent several minutes talking. I thought I was recording. An infestation just happened inside my base. A lot of wolves have been attacked. A lot of golems have been attacked. Luckily, I've still got 2 golems left fighting of the stone variety. I think I had 4. I know 1 died on the castle. I'm not sure where the other one is. Maybe I never had it. Oh, and 2 puppies have died. But it said puppy 23. And there's 8 pregnancies currently ongoing. So... it's time for a wolf cull, I think. But either way, the team got back, immediately got ambushed, and now my people are injured again. It's not going well. We may never, ever attack the castle again at this rate, because my team is always injured or dying. Constantly. Another thing I've been doing, and this is very important, is checking my characters. Half of them don't have noses. Like, genuinely, half of my people have their noses burnt or bitten off. It's madness how the nose is the least defended part of my troops. But I'm looking at this helmet now of Lofi, and I can kind of see why. We may need more face-covering-y helmets. Because, yeah, some of my people literally just don't have faces with noses. Either way, let's see if we can repair and rearm, because I'd like to do an assault at some point without us all dying. Oh, there's the 3rd golem. I'm using it to make stone. Found the 3rd golem. In an interesting situation, we're going to talk about it, I've accepted this quest. There's a lot of troops on their way, and I don't know if we're going to survive. So I'm manning everything I can while my people try and betray me. I have got a few stone golems being readied, but they're all low on energy. So I have maybe 2 stone golems for the defences, a lot of wolves, maybe they'll all die. Dragon Man, yeah, I've got a lot of troops. I don't know where the enemy's attacking from, so we're just going to rush towards whichever wall we think they're going towards. On the bright side, no, get back. Okay, the golem's going to have to stay inside. I've also just realised the enemy attack will be in 4 days, so I've got more time to wait. So this whole thing of preparing because I thought it was happening now was stupid. So my guys have 4 days to prepare for a major assault. In an attempt to be more prepared, I started building a prison section over here, and finally, after several months, the Zvun has been recruited. We have another melee soldier for the front line. Carey still doesn't want to join us, but they're getting there. Bit by bit, they're getting there. And eventually, we will be prepared. Stop zooming in when I hold the click. Well, we're going to have to be prepared very soon because the enemy's about to attack, give or take, in a day. Let's see how well we do. Great news! The enemy's doing a major attack on the one good wall I have, but most of my troops are at all the other walls. So we're pushing out. As you can see, there's a massive assault going on. I am ahead of a 6 small-man squad just here in case they try to breach the northern walls. They're going to man the trebuchets to see how well that goes. So hopefully that can kill a couple of them. We have a few defences over this wall. It's my only good wall, so I'm kind of glad they're attacking it. I'm not very glad about the fact that most of my troops are now rushing towards it, and Arctic Wolf 10 wants revenge? On what? Byron is eating a wolf. Oh my god. There's so many dogs, they're all eating each other. Either way, war is happening, and the first shot missed. Cool. Let's send out the dragon. The enemy attack appears to be happening. They are staying out of range of my defences. Unfortunately for them, I do have more defences. We are pushing and crushing. They just shot off fire. Vasin just went down in a single shot because they hit the pylon and the pylon detonated. Vasin is dead. Okay, the first kill has happened. We're pulling them in. Stab them all. We need troops in the rear. We're not doing the best. Send out the golems. No, I don't want to send out the golems. They're good. Where's the rest of my troops? You guys should be up here now. Where's everyone else? Oh, they're breaching. This squad's now moving north. So this is why we have these guys up here. Push and crush up that way. Okay, fighting is happening everywhere. The dragon is engaging. Spew the hell out of them. Spew them. Why is everything on fire? Well, Vicine is down. We have troops going. Sickle. There's enemy forces inside my base. Okay, get the golem. Beat the hell out of him now. Oh, he's become a child. That's the worst time. Okay, the dragon's still fighting. Melt them. Melt them. You can't melt them because you're on fire. Keep shooting and killing. We're killing plenty. The dragon might die. Sickle's retreating. The front line is holding. Good. Keep killing them all. Everything's on fire. This is why he built a wall of stone. How's this side going? Oh, this side's also on fire. My kitchen's on fire. What the hell is this? Oh, you sods. Okay. This squad is also moving. Sickle's still retreating. We'll deal with you in a second. The walls are holding. No, they're not. Okay, this squad is going to push out and crush out. The dragon's still alive. Somehow. Stop being on fire so you can fight. Wignall's range is great. Is it Thusnor? No, it's Gethelib. Just kill them all. Oh my god. Okay. We have problems. Pull back from the fire. Pull back from the fire. Kill as many as we can. What is that? They brought a yak to attack us. What the hell is this? We have war yaks. Luckily the dogs are eating ruin. This area is on fire. Arctic Wolf 3's died. That's a terrible shame. Oh god, the wall is on fire. But yeah, this is why we have a stone wall. The dragon's still on fire. They're pushing in through the gap in the wall. Who'd have thought that? Luckily, oh my god, we're about to lose the kitchen. Okay, keep pushing and killing. If you can, put the fire out. Okay, murder everyone, put the fire out, but murder everyone. Oh my god, my catapult hit my own wall. It was inside us, flames, don't know why. Everything is going great. The enemy's retreating. The base is on fire, but the enemy are retreating. We held the bloody line. Oh my god, put everything out. Put everything out now. We survived. Oh, another 100 days, and we have survived. Oh my god, everything's on fire. Wait, Cassandra, the Arctic Wolf, has died. Why? We had a bonded wolf named? Well, there's wolves everywhere. Can get more wolves. Put everything out. We have so much... Oh my god. Sickle, who went down, doesn't have any major injuries. Vassin is dead, which is a shame, but, you know, maybe we'll stop killing people with that ring of theirs. There are dead people literally everywhere. So now we need to start sorting equipment again, which is again a problem. Because there's zombies every... Oh my god. The dragon's still alive. That is surprising. The dragon's still alive, so we can keep that going. The golems are still alive too, but they are super aggressive, so let's not have them go on the assault. And everything is fine. Why is no one putting the fire? Why is rescue and fire not major? There we go, guys. Firefight and save people. And the Arctic Wolves keep burning to death. Okay. Everything should be being put out soon. This is why we need this defensive wall on the outside, because it stops things from burning over. Although, I've just realised that if this wooden cavalry spike burns, it also takes this wall behind it out. Whereas over here, it does not. So, we need to replace more of the palisade quicker. But we've survived a major assault. Third one is being burned by superheated air. That's because the building's on fire. The Sandy's in a burning building. I've actually checked. We have no permanent injuries. Everyone is really upset because obviously the base is on fire, but we have no permanent injuries. We've survived 100 days, because all we're going to do now is spend the next day putting this out. That's literally it. And we've done the impossible. We've survived. Oh, you need to be captured. We've survived. We've captured a few more people. Anyone who's got major injuries like this, missing fingers, is just to be executed. But Vasnurat is going to be joining us soon. We've held... And despite the fact that there's still obviously a couple more hours left of the day, the golems are fighting fires. They found little Ori the baby is injured. They're also wearing a hat they found somewhere. But we've survived 100 days. If you want to see 300, tell me. Otherwise, we ended here at 200. I have been the fallen shogun. The knights... Well, a couple more have died, a few more have joined us, and we now have golem power. Either way, we are holding, we are throwing up everywhere, and the golems are slowly repowering for war. Take care, good luck, be awesome, be epic, and I'll be seeing you sometime soon. Goodbye, and hopefully we last another 100 days.